Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So we're continuing my top 100 games of all time. We're doing 50 to 41 today. Like as usual, we're gonna get started right away. So we're gonna start with my number 50 is a hand management game called Glow. Now I think this is one of the nicest games in my collection. It's got a unique art. It's got unique art. I got this whole black and white thing going on, but it's got these really nice dice. So the point of this game is, you start off with this animal that you draft, a starting animal, creature, whatever, and they give you a unique set of dice. Each round you're drafting a new animal, and they also give you a unique set of dice. And when you roll, you could do different powers that each card can have. Sometimes you end up killing them, sending them to the graveyard and stuff. Sometimes it'll give you more points. Some animals will be detrimental to you at the end of the game. But you're traversing around this board here, and you're collecting light, setting up different camps. But what's really unique about this game too is that it's got a different side of the board, and it has a whole different strategy. The regular side here is like just walking around, setting up camps, and the other side is you have these sailboats, and you're pretty much sailing to different islands and stuff. But it's a really unique game. Again, at first I didn't think I was gonna like it, but the art really attracted me to it, and I ended up loving it, keeping it. I still got to do a review on it. Hopefully it'll be coming this year, but definitely a game I recommend you guys check out. Spoiler alert, it's going to be getting a pretty good review. But yeah, that's Glow, my number 50. My next game is a deck builder, number 49. As I stated before, deck building is one of my favorite mechanisms in board gaming, and this game, it's a little big here. It's Clank in space. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you are familiar with Clank. This has got a modular board, so you're pretty much trying to steal an artifact and escape. It's more or less a race. So you are, not interacting too much with other players, as you're racing against other players, but you can affect them in other ways. And anytime you make noise, you drop these cubes in the bag. It affects Clank. And if you draw too many, then the dragon or monster appears and pretty much can affect the players. Sometimes players get left behind. But you want to be the first to leave with an artifact, and then obviously getting the most points at the end. Definitely a game I highly recommend. I know there's a new one out. There's a legacy game out. But I'm just going to stick with this one. I think I like the whole theme and stuff. But yeah, definitely recommend Clank in Space, my number 49. So my number 48, again, I'm not going to touch the box. I have it organized pretty well. And that is Legendary Marvel, another deck building game. So it's kind of similar mechanically to Legendary Alien, but the thing with Legendary Alien is you have the cards face down, so you don't know what you're searching or attacking. In Legendary Marvel, they're face up, and you have these bad guys trying to come through the sewers and then attacking players. And again, trying to get through the different objectives with the main boss or whatever it can be. Ton of content for this game. I have Dark City, I have Hulk, Fantastic Four. Love the game a lot. One of my favorite cooperative games. Again, big Marvel fan too. If you're a Marvel fan, you can't go wrong with Legendary Marvel. This one does have it is a little competitive, because even though you're working together, at the end of the game there's still going to be a winner. Not like most people care, but if you're playing for a competitive, you can't go wrong with that either. But that's going to be my number 48, Legendary Marvel. So my number 47. Now, when it comes to cooperative games, I'm really picky, because my problem with cooperative games is once you beat it, it's I don't want to play it anymore. That's my problem with Pandemic. Pandemic is a great game, but once we beat it, I didn't care for it anymore. I didn't want to play anymore. So if replayability is low, I don't care for a cooperative game, or even a competitive game in general. But this game really caught my eye. I bought this game at PAX the previous year, back in 2022. I'm sorry, 2021, and I bought the playmat with it. The components were outstanding. It's a cooperative game, worker placement, and I played it. I instantly fell in love with it. It's one of the best cooperative games I've ever played. and I have the playmat for it, and that is Atlantis Rising. So everybody has a different role, and you're pretty much trying to save everybody before Atlantis sinks, and then open up this portal that probably goes to Denver, Colorado, or something. I don't know, but yeah, the game is a ton of fun, and like I said, components, the map, and everything are, oh man, they're stunning, and you don't even need to buy. They have a deluxe version of this game that gives you deluxe components. You don't even need the base game alone is beautiful. But yeah, really unique game. And again, another thing I like about it is pretty difficult. I mean, we almost won last time, but we lost at the last minute. But I have yet to win a game with this, and to me, that's what brings me coming back to these games. But yeah, if you're gonna go with a cooperative game, I guess you could say a cooperative Euro market placement, you can't go wrong with Atlantis Rising. That's gonna be my number 47, Atlantis Rising. So now my 46 is a deduction game that requires an app on, you're playing your app on your phone or iPad, wherever. And this is actually one of the, I don't want to say it's one of the first games. I guess you could say it's probably one of the first 20 games I bought. It's been in my collection for good, maybe 3-4 years. And instantly fell in love with it. Never get tired of it. And that is the Search for Planet X. So in the Search for Planet X, as you can see, you play as these observatories here. And you're searching for, obviously, Planet X. And you're using the app, and you tell your opponents where you're going to be searching, or you're searching an asteroid or moon class. I forget. It's been a while since I played. I want to say it's been a year since I played, but I really want to get this back to the table. And you're going back and forth, and you're moving along the map and stuff. And every game is always going to be different. That's what I love about this game. It's a game that will probably stay in my collection forever and never leave unless they come out with a sequel or something. I don't know. But one of the best deduction games out there. Highly recommended. Search for Planet X. And another good thing about this too, you don't have to be a super gamer to enjoy it. Non-gamers are going to enjoy this game. Yeah, that's going to be my number 46. The Search for Planet X. So number 45 is again one of the best components in a game that I've ever seen. Just in artwork alone. So this is it's a card-driven game. I want to say it's card management, and you have this board, and you're putting the cards through the board using these like different powers that you're trying to search underwater. Something, I don't know. The theme is not really that strong, but I don't give a crap. And that is Aquatica. Aquatica is a great game by Arcane Wonders. Took me a while to jump on this game again because I am more of an area control. I like a lot of competitiveness. Take that. Not too much in this, but just the mechanisms in this game is fantastic. And there's also a great expansion out there too. But Aquatica, as you can see here, the board, the artwork is incredible. One of the best I've ever seen in a game before. Game I highly recommend. Love this game a lot. That is my number 45, and that is Aquatica. All right, I'm moving along here. My number 44 should come as no surprise. I did a review on this not too long ago, and that is a 2-player game called Blitzkrieg. So this is conquer World War II in 20 minutes, and that's exactly what it is. A 20-minute game, tug-of-war game by Paolo Mori. And you're pretty much drawing out these little chips from your bag, and you're placing them on different theaters here. And just, again, it's a tug-of-war trying to get the most points at the end, using special powers to affect other players. And it's just great, a ton of fun. I love this game a lot. Again, nothing real to look at. The components, the art are very, very bland, but it's an inexpensive game, and you could play 2-3 times in an hour. It's a ton of fun. So this is the first one in the series. There's Caesar, was the second one. Now the new one that just came out is Dogfight. I'm still playing that a little bit. I don't know how I feel yet about that one, but hopefully coming soon. I'll have a review for that coming soon. But for now, my number 44, Blitzkrieg. Definitely check this game out, guys. If you're if you're looking for a good 2-player game, and again, it's a non-gamers game as well. It's very simple, easy to get to the table. Anyway, I'm blabbering too much. So number 43 is a game by Simon. But you'd be surprised it's for Simon, because when people think of Simon, they think of this amazing art, you know, great minis. And when you look at the cover of this game, you're like, oh shit, this looks like a freaking badass area control game. And it's called Ethnos. Now, here's the problem. I don't want to say it's a problem, but you look at this game and you see this awesome whatever's going on here. It looks amazing. And then you turn it around and it looks like the blandest crap you've ever seen. But don't let this fool you. This is one of the best one of the most underrated area control games I've ever played. Again, I know the art can be a lot better. I'm pretty sure there'll be a reprint or something. But the game is just, it's so simple and so easy to get to the table. It's just a ton of fun. You're pretty much collecting cards and trying to have the most population in one area. And again, you have these different animal creatures in every game, so you're not playing with the same game over and over again. And it's a shame that, like, you know, I don't see more people playing this, because I truly think it's a great area control game. I love tabling this. I'm always down to play anytime, you know, somebody has to play Ethnos. And even for newcomers, I say, listen, if you want to get into area control, here's a gateway area control game. You know, I've talked about Royals before being a great area control game. Well, this one is too. So highly recommend Ethnos. Again, don't let this bland art fool you. This is this game is a ton of fun. And it is my number 43, and that is Ethnos. All right, my number 42 is a roll and write game. Now, I don't know if I've said it on this channel before. I do not like roll and writes. I find them to be kind of boring. I do like cartographers. Cartographers didn't make my top 100. It's maybe my 105. I find cartographers to be a lot of fun, but most of the other roll and writes, it's, to me, they're just too. They feel too solo. I lose interest really quick. I don't know if you guys remember, I reviewed Rolling Realms. I wasn't too crazy about it, but this game I absolutely love. And again, it took me by surprise. Now I'm a gambling man. You know, I love going to Atlantic City. I love my blackjack. I love my poker. Well, I'm really not too much into poker, but blackjack, craps. But I also like my horse racing, and that is Long Shot, the dice game. So in Long Shot, you're doing exactly what you know, betting on different horses, and you're rolling the dice, and each of these horses are moving up. You could buy horses and get different powers, different effects and stuff. The game plays really quick too. It's about maybe 30 minutes. It says here 25 minutes. That's about right. 25, 30 minutes. Plays up to 8 people. The more, the merrier. It's just a frantic little game. I mean, it is technically a roll and write, but it just does it so well. Like, I enjoy tabling this anytime. Again, another one I got to review. Hopefully get to review it soon. But again, you don't have to be into roll and writes to enjoy this game. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it a lot. And that is Long Shot, the dice game. By the way, it's a shorter version of the original Long Shot. I've never played the original Long Shot, but I'm sure if you're a fan of that one, you're going to like this one too. It's a lot more accessible, and it comes in this small box, and I'm assuming it's going to probably play a lot quicker. So that is my number 42, Long Shot. And now my number 41, which is too big to put to the table here, because I got the big box for it. And this is a game that really took me by surprise, because it's a theme that I really do not care about. But people kept telling me to try it out, play it, that I'm going to enjoy it a lot. It's probably one of the most relaxing games I have. And that's what I like to call it. There's some take that depending on which expansion you have, but it's just a blast getting it to the table. And now, again, don't be fooled by the theme, because, again, theme is not always everything. You know, this is a game that I never in a million years I thought I was going to enjoy and love, and that is Wingspan. I have the big box over there. I don't feel like lugging that big ass thing over here, but Wingspan is an incredible engine builder where, again, you're trying to draft different birds, putting them in your sanctuary. Each of them do have these different powers, and you're building its own little engine. It's got a ton of the European expansion adds a little bit of take that to it. If you're not into take that, I mean, you don't need it. You have the Oceania, and now the Asian expansion just came out. I've yet to play Oceania and Asia. I want to try the 2-player to see how that is, but yeah, Wingspan is just an incredible game. It's probably one of the biggest surprises of the last few years, and it's a game that I absolutely adore. That is my number 41, and that is Wingspan. Well, we're almost there, guys. Next one's gonna be 40 to 31. I can taste it. We're almost over. But again, thank you to, as of right now, I have 233 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Please, if you're not subscribed, appreciate it. If you subscribe to the small little channel, help it grow. I do plan on getting more content coming in the future. Try to do more playthroughs. Try to get more people in on reviews. A lot of reviews to come. Once things settle down a bit, I could get more games to the table. Again, you see a lot of these games back here, and unfortunately, they're not gonna make my top 100 because some of them haven't been tabled or been tabled enough. But next year is gonna be drastically different. I don't know why I'm saying that now. We still got another 40 games to go, but I'm getting ahead of myself. But listen, like, subscribe. Any questions, leave them in the comments. If we have any crossovers, definitely want to hear. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today. Keep on playing. I'll see you next time.